This video is sponsored by Overtime Heroics, made by the fans, for the fans. Hello everyone, welcome to Colonial Plaza. Today, we have the Pythons coming into town to face our Widows. Pythons are 4-3 entering this one, Widows are 3-4. They're up for a tough task here in this one. The Pythons' offense is moving really well this year. With a lot of hitters in the 200 plus bench batting average. And we are getting started here with Draco O'Toole getting things started first for the Pythons in this one. Widows are in the all black uniforms tonight. First time we've seen these this year. First hit on the ground, the Davenport. And on the first route, number 1, steps on the bag. Next up is Izzy Peralta. She's struggling so far. 172 average, 1 home run and just 3 RBIs for her on the year. Slow pitch won her first game as that pitch misses low in the zone for ball 1. Second pitch, the at-bat's a fastball that's fouled off. 1-1 evening the count. Slow pitch comes into this one with a 1.42 ERA and 3 strikeouts on the season so far. That's ball 2, just missing the low part of the zone. Fastball down the middle, and Peralta gives it a ride into center, down for a single. Now Barry Baum steps up, 296 average, 7 RBIs on the season. You've got to look out for him at the plate. But first, Davenport safe as tag is put on in time. Not in time. First pitch from slow pitch, the slider inside, ball 1. Might want to look up for Peralta stealing. She can move a little bit. The pitch out, nothing doing. Ball 2. You want to keep the balls out of the high part of the zone for bombs, as that one's now 3-0. Falling behind here, and that's a problem because this Pythons team has a very good top half of the order. That is in there, strike 1. Taking something off with the changeup there with slow pitch. That's a good call. The fastball is in there, strike 2. And now, Sally struggles getting strikeouts. We'll see if she can get one here. Curveball is hit. Back to slow pitch. To second part number 1, but not in time to get bombs at first. So fielder's choice. Mac King now. 370 average. 1 home run and 2 RBIs for him on the season. He likes the inside ones. Don't leave him anything there. That one's hit back up the middle in the center. Ling is there. Throws it back in time. So bombs and King on. Now Yolanda Tyson is due up. This Python lineup has power all up and down the order. And this could be a problem for the Widows today if they don't keep it in track. There's a ground ball. De La Cruz in time to first to second, and the out gets, and the inning is over. Wow, what an interesting start to the game. Pythons get 2 hits, but nothing to show for it. We'll see the 1, 2, 3 for the Widows is Ling, Marks, and Colbert. Lineup changes here, but here we go. Yao Ling getting things started here for our Widows. Going against Piper Patterson today. Piper, this is her second game starting this season. She doesn't have a win or a loss on her record. And that one's in there for strike 2. Ling is behind 1-2. And misses outside, evening the count. 2-2. In low. 3-2 full count to Ling. Down the middle, and Ling smacks it in the center. That's a single. And gotta be careful. Watch out for her speed on the base pass. She's a problem. Stealing bases all year for the Widows so far. Jennifer Marks moving way up to number 2 in the order. She's having a good start to her year and looking to continue. Look out, first pitch inside there, 1-0. Second pitch to Marks, that one's gonna miss. 2-0. The 2-0 to Marks. That finds the inside part of the plate, 2-1. Kicks and deals. That's inside, 2-2 though. Patterson the 2-2, and that's strike 3. Checking the swing, going down on strikes is Marks. Now Gossie Colbert moving up from number 9 I should say, to number 3 in the lineup. Been some big changes here for the Widows today. Both Nightingale sisters have the day off as Colbert puts it in the center, and that's going to get down. A single for Colbert. That's going to bring up Crush Gonzalez. 320 average, 1 home run, 2 RBIs on the year. And she has a chance to get an RBI here in the first round of the day. She swings through the first pitch from Patterson. Second one's ground ball, hit to second. The out is made, but back not in time to first. Has trouble fielding that one there. They got the one out though, but runners in the corners for Rose Davenport. First pitch is lined foul, left field side. Back in time is Gonzalez on the pickoff attempt. That is inside. Strike 2 though, called. And Davenport not ready for it. Breaking the bat, going down on strikes. Widows come away with nothing in their half of the first, leaving 2 runners on, one of them in scoring position. 6, 7, 8 due up for the Pythons as we start inning number 2 here in Colonial Plaza. Now Kensley Contreras, third baseman for the Pythons, 294 average, 2 RBIs for her on the young season. First pitch from slow pitch is foul, left side. That is going to catch the outside part of the plate. 2-0-2 the count, I should say. Now Contreras awaits the 0-2. It's a curveball over to first base. Davenport picks it up in time. The slow pitch for out number 1.
Now batting,
Daisy Turner, the shortstop, 250 average, 1 home run, 2 RBIs on the year for her so far. First pitch is a 2-seam fastball, missing inside, ball 1. Second pitch, fastball, that's in the strike zone, 1-1 the count. Third pitch of the at-bat, a change up, hit over to Dixon at third. She gloves it, throw in time to Davenport for out number 2. Diane Danger, second baseman, 143 average. Little low to start the year, but plenty of time to get that thing up. First pitch to her, fastball, oh no, and slow pitch. Took a shot on that one. She is down. Hopefully she'll be able to continue in this one.
now batting,
Piper Patterson
number
steps
28.
up. And slow pitch is going to have to exit the game. She's in some extreme pain. It seems like she will not be able to continue. So that means we will see Donisha Moss come in and take over the pitching duties for the rest of the game, in the meantime anyway. Moss has pitched really well in the few games she's played in so far. 8 strikeouts on the season and a ERA at around 7, but the strikeouts are what's important in my opinion. You want to keep the runs down as well, but if she can get batters out, that's also very, very good. 1-1 count. Patterson looks at the outside pitch, 2-1. The 2-1, that's inside. Strike 2 on the cut fastball. Nice job there, spotting that fastball really well. The 2-2 to Patterson, swung through. Patterson down on strikes, and the inning is over. Pythons come away with nothing in their half of the second. We're still tied at 0. 6, 7, and 8 due up for the Widows, though. Pontarelli, Dixon, and De La Cruz.
Now batting,
Carla Pontarelli. She said I've been saying her name wrong this whole time. For the past year, I've been calling her name wrong. And I apologize for that, Carla. I'm going to get your name right from now on. It's Pontarelli, not Pontanelli. As that is 1-1, fouled away. That's going to miss outside. 2-1 the count to Pontarelli. That's going to find the inside part of the plate. 2-2. 2-2 on its way. And down on strike she goes behind that pitch.
now batting,
Barbara Dixon now.
baseman,
What have we seen her today? 500 average coming into this one. She's had a few hits off the bench and pinch hit roll so far, but this is her first actual start of the season. Both Nightingale sisters have the day off, as Dixon grounds this one over to the pitcher and picks up in time. Out number 2.
now batting,
And now, De La Cruz struggling so far. 167 average and 1 RBI on the year. Not producing well, but now a chance to produce something here. It's gone. That's a home run. Fatima De La Cruz Just as I said she was struggling, she turned it around and hit a home run out to the short fence in right field. Widows were on the board after the 391-foot home run from De La Cruz. Now Barbara Dixon, or Donisha Moss, the pitcher rather, and that is hit over to third. Diving play was not made, and Moss is on with a hit. Probably ruled an error. We'll see how that gets toward the end of the inning. Top of the lineup, Ling singled in their first at bat. Inside 1-0 the count. That is check swing, strike one though in the zone. Low part of the zone. Patterson, strike two. Questionable decisions here from Ling, not getting the bat of her shoulder here in this at bat. She does it there, and that's ball two, just barely missing. Tough take there from Ling. That is swung through. Ling is late. Inning over, but the Widows do get a run on the home run from De La Cruz. Top of the lineup for the Pythons. Widows lead 1-0. Top of inning number 3 here at Colonial Plaza. Now Draco O'Toole back up 0 for 1 in this one. Second time we're seeing him in this game. First time he's facing Donisha Moss. Sally slow pitch went out in the second inning after taking a pitch off of the face. Unfortunately, she's in extreme pain as O'Toole singles into right. Now Izzy Peralta average now up to 200 with her single in her first at bat. This top of the lineup of the Pythons has some speed with O'Toole over there on first. Gotta be ready for a steal attempt though if you're the Widows. Not going here, but a ground ball to the pitcher. Gonna get one. Gonna get the back end as well. Double play. And Barry bombs now 0 for 1. Looking to keep the inning alive here as they are quickly down to their final out of the inning. First pitch, curveball, foul. Every time Bombs swings the bat, I am afraid. But ground ball to De La Cruz at short in time for out number 3. No runs still for the Pythons entering the bottom of inning number 3. 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Widows as Marks, Colbert, and Gonzalez. Jennifer Marks 0 for 1 so far in this one. It's still early though, plenty of time to turn things around. What do you think of these black uniforms? I really like these black uniforms. So Marks skies this one in the left field to the track, bombs under it. Out number 1. Gossie Colbert. She singled in her first at-bat. Her average now up to 500. Patterson, first pitch of the at-bat, inside 1-0. Second pitch is grounded over to first. It's fair. King, come on the bag. Out number 2. And Crush Gonzalez now looking to keep the inning going here. Not getting anything so far in their half of inning number 3. First pitch was a ball outside. Second one also missing outside, 2-0. That one finds the inside part of the plate, 2-1. Another one finds the inside part, 2-2, evening the count. Gonzalez excels in these 2-strike scenarios. She's really tough to get out. She's gonna get on base as she singles up the middle into center. That's gonna bring up Rose Davenport. 5 RBIs for her on the year to go on to 348 average. Gonzalez always a threat to steal. Not going here yet. They pitch out and no movement for Gonzalez. Now she goes, throw down. Not in time. Gonzalez is safe. Strike. Last pitch was a strike, so 1-1 count to Davenport. Has a chance to get her 6th RBI of the season here. Can she get it? Not looking like it here as she chased the pitch high and outside. Contreras grabs it for out number 3. 1 hit on the inning, 1 runner left on base in scoring position. Widows get no runs. Pythons now inning number 4. 4, 5, and 6 due up for them.
Now batting,
the dangerous Mac King.
number 20.
Him and Bombs as the 3 and 4, a scary combination to be sure. But so far in this one, they haven't had an impact. There is still plenty of time that to happen. Is now that's an inside pitch. You want to leave them far away from there as you possibly can. The 0-2 grounded over to second. Colbert fields it in time to Davenport for out number 1. Now Yolanda Tyson, 0 for 1 on the day, 474 average though, still very high. They're going to want to keep her average getting lower, and they'll do it here as they'll get it a ground out to short for out number 2. Now Kensley Contreras, 0 for 1 on the day. So far so good though. Widows are looking really good to start this game, but that's been a consistent theme for them. In these last few games, they've looked really good to start, but sometimes finishing games have been an issue. Only the 1 blown save so far, so nothing really too concerning yet, but the losses are definitely the issue as a single into right field. Now Daisy Turner,
number 3.
238 average, last batter of the inning. If the Widows can avoid a scenario where they give up more runs, cut fastball swung through, beautiful pitch from Moss there, catching the inside part of the plate with the fastball. Other fastball, she broke her bet on that one. Now it's 0-2. The curveball is checked. Do the 1-2 now. Another curveball. This one hit to second. Colbert fields it in time. Out number 3, inning over. Through 4, Pythons are held scoreless. 5 hits aside for either team. Bottom inning number 4, 6, 7, 8 for the Widows due up. Now Carla Pontarelli, 0 for 1 on the day. Averages dip down now to 188, looking to turn it around and get it back up to 200 perhaps with the at-bat here. That pitch is in there for strike 1, 1-1 from Patterson's on its way from the windup. That's a single back up the middle into center. These girls are on it today. When they're making contact with the ball, it's either going up the middle or over the fence. Barbara Dixon, 333 average, 0 for 1 on the day so far for her as well. First pitch to Dixon, missing outside from Patterson, 1-0. The 1-0, that one's in the dirt. 2-0 now the count. Dixon sends this one into left field, and that's going to get to the warning track barely. Out number 1. Now De La Cruz up. First time up, she hit a home run, her first one of the year. Maybe she wants to go yard again and use that short porch in right field. I'd say so. Do it again. Why not? Why not? And a little too antsy on that one. 1-1 the count. That one misses outside. 2-1. That is fouled off. Is it going to get to the seats? It's going to get down at least into the seats. Yes. 2-2 to De La Cruz on its way. And that's strike 3. She looked at that one on the outside part of the plate. Gotta get the bat off your shoulder. Now Donisha Moss. 2 outs on the inning. Moss looking to keep the inning going. First pitch high. Inside. 1-0. Grounds it over to short. That's going to get through. And that's going to be a single for Moss. Back to the top of the lineup. You love to see it. In the Valiant Conference, pitchers do hit. In the Monument Conference, they do not. They use the DH rule over there. So over here, our pitchers are going to bat. And Ling is due up with the runner on second, looking to get another run perhaps here for Moss, who's on the first with a single. 1-1 count. That's going to miss high. 2-1. The 2-1 from Patterson on its way. Ling sends this into right field and foul. 2-2 from Patterson. And that misses high. It almost hit Ling in the head. That's scary. And she checked it, and that's strike 3. You've got to be more decisive at the plate. If you're going to swing the bat, swing the bat. Widows failed to do so in that clutch moment. No runs for him in the inning. Still 1-0. Out in front, though. Top inning number 5 starts with Diane Danger. She singled in her first at bat. First pitch to her is a curveball. Moss feels it though. Great job. And good job of running over and tossing it to Davenport for out number 1 as well. Now Piper Patterson. This defense is playing really well today. I will say that we'll give them a lot of credit there where it's due. They are making some tough plays when the ball is hit in play. Haven't had to do a whole lot of crazy work. And Moss there again for out number 2. Look at her. Getting the first 2 outs of the inning. Gotta get the last one here. Top of the lineup, Draco O'Toole. 0 for 2 on the day is O'Toole. That one grounded to first, and the good outing for Moss in relief continues. 3rd out, 3 up, 3 down. You love to see it. Bottom 5. 2, 3, 4 due up for the Widows. Marks, Colbert, and Gonzalez. Jennifer Marks. 0 for 2 on the day.
Number 44.
First pitch to her is a strike that's high in the zone. Lay off of that one though. 1-1 the count as that ball misses in the dirt. And bless you there with a little sneeze from Patterson on the mound. I hope she's not sick or anything. And that's a line drive down into right field. Marks on with the single. First leadoff batter on, and Colbert now is due up. Colbert, first pitch to her, finds the zone. 0-1, that one also. She's getting a lot of those inside calls. They might want to start swinging the bat at some point here. 1-2 to Colbert. That's high, and she had to swing at it because of the 2-strike count. As will be caught by Danger at second for out number 1. But now, Crush Gonzalez do 1 for 2 on the day with a single. She is locked in at the plate. She's been playing really well though, using her bat. And so far today, our single, good start. That one's gonna miss high, 2-0 to her. On its way, and that is high. Another one that possibly could have been laid off there. Out number 2 as O'Toole gloves it. But I'll tell you what though, the umpire is giving those high strikes, so they've got to swing the bat at those. I don't see why they need to lay off at. If they're going to keep calling the strikes, may as well swing at them at some point. Davenport takes the first pitch inside. That one in there, 1-1. Davenport, hard hit ball. Trouble there is short from Turner. So Davenport's going to reach. Now 2 outs on the inning. That brings up Pontarelli. 1 for 2 single on the day. Already has a home run on the year. She homered in the series against the Monarchs. And maybe she wants to get another one here. She's not 1 for power though. She can hit for power. But more so about putting the ball in play. That one's foul down the third base line. 1-2. Pontarelli's also really good in these 2-strike scenarios, but not there again as she looks at the curveball. Low part of the zone. Couldn't get the bat off the shoulders. And the strikeout Pontarelli, inning over. Top 6. Widows in control still. 1-0. 2-3-4 due up for the Pythons. Izzy Peralta. 194 average for on the year. Single in the day so far for her. First pitch of the at-bat's a fastball. Hit over De La Cruz at short. And in time. Barely to get the runner. Now Barry Bombs, the man with the scary bat. I'll tell you what, he gets 7 RBIs in the year, 2 home runs. As I said, when he swings the bat, I'm scared. He is fooled badly on that curveball. That is not a good swing at all. Now that's a ball missing. You want to keep the pitches low in the zone for Bombs. Don't want him to get his hands extended if you can avoid it. Missing inside of the cut fastball. 2-1 the count. If you do pitch it high, leave it out of the zone so he can swing at it just like that and foul it off. 2-2 the count. 2-2 is a curveball that's hit over to Colbert, to second, and on the first for out number 2. And the ever dangerous Matt King. He likes the inside pitches, whereas Bombs likes the high ones. Don't want to leave him anything on the inside part of the plate. Luckily, that curveball misses outside. Second pitch is a fastball. That finds the strike zone there, even in the count at 1. And the problem with this, too, is the cut fastballs, you want those to go in on the hands of batters. The problem is, if you leave him there for King, he might take a hack and it might go a long way. That one he looked at, though. Now 1-2. Looking to put him away and get out of the inning and avoid the potential damage from King. That one misses. 2-2 the count. 2-2 on its way, and that is fouled off. We'll do the 2-2 again. The 2-2 from Moss on its way, grounded to second. Colbert diving stop, up and in time to get King at first. Inning over. Pythons get no runs once again. Pitching staff is playing excellent. The defense also playing excellent. 7, 8, 9 do it for the Widows. Bottom in number 6. Barbara Dixon 0 for 2 on the day. Looking to break her struggles here at the plate. First pitch, outside. 1-0 the count. But and that is a ugly swing there from Dixon. Looking fastball, didn't get it. Now the curveball's fouled off, and check swing 2-2. I just looked that one way away. And that's another one that misses. Full count to Dixon on its way. And hit into center, and it's going to get down. Dixon on board with a single. Now De La Cruz, home run and RBI for already on the day. 1 for 2 so far. First pitch, she likes the high ones though. And that one was high, unfortunately. The idea of doing it was just pop it out the old tool in right. Now Donisha Moss, still in and pitching very well. She's got a 750 average. We might see her stay in the game, maybe go one more inning. I'd like to see her at least go one more if you're manager Soriano. At least get one more inning out of her. She had to come in relief. As that one is smacked in the left center. That's going to get down in the gap for the extra bases. In trouble, perhaps. And that is just going to be runners on second and third with 1 out and the top of the order in Yao Ling. 1 for 3 single on the day. She had the chance to get 1, if not 2 RBIs. And there'll be a pitching change here. Pythons will go to Baron Jones out of the bullpen. 4.26 ERA. And 4 strikeouts on the season. He throws a 2-seam fastball, a slider, a curveball, and a changeup. Patterson only allowed the 1 run though, so not bad at all. The infield's playing in, trying to avoid the hard hit ball that might get a run, and that's going to allow the runners to go back, and everyone's safe as a result. That was played very nicely. You get the runners moving just a little bit, and you fake and go back home. They throw home. Ling is safe. Bases are loaded for Marks. Inside. 1-0 the count. This is a chance where the Pythons can blow it wide open. Marks sends it out into, that is caught. And now everyone is moving, and now they're all going back, and now confusion, double play, inning is over. My goodness. That was a travesty of base running. That was not good at all. Unfortunate errors. You cannot have those, especially with the bases loaded. But still lead 1-0 though. 5, 6, 7 up for the Pythons. Yolanda Tyson, 0 for 2 on the day. You gotta give credit where it's due so far to this Widows pitching staff. Moss coming in on short notice of slow pitch, who went out back in the second. That's ball 2, missing inside. Okay, I thought we were gonna get that call there, but apparently not. That's gonna find the zone. The curveball does. 2-1. Do you go off speed again, or do you go with some hard stuff? She goes hard stuff with the fastball. That's strike 2. Now we're back even at 2-2. The 2-2 from Moss. Cut fastball, swung through, strike 3. First out of the inning.
Now batting, the third
Kensley Contreras, 1 for 2 on the day with a single. Moss now up to 10 strikeouts on the season, and her ERA has come down a lot. It started at 7, it's now down to 4. And continuing to go down is a line out to second for out number 2.
The shortstop,
Daisy
number
Turner.
3.
2 outs on the inning, looking to keep the inning alive here, perhaps, for the Pythons. They have struggled at the plate, but to be fair, they haven't got a lot of good pitches to really hit. De La Cruz charges, picks it up, and on the first in time by maybe a half step. Bottom inning number 7. It's time for the 7th inning stretch. 1-0 Widows in the lead with their 11 hits. Gossie Colbert getting things started for the Widows here in the bottom of inning number 7. It's getting late, and they want to get some extra runs. They might get one here. That's sent out into right center. No, just to the warning track. O'Toole's there in time.
Now batting, the
Crush
left
Gonzalez.
fielder.
1 for 3 single on the day. Maybe they can get a run here at some point. They need it. I would try and get at least one more for Sappho. 1 is good, but you always want some extra runs. Can't hurt to have any of those. Any more of those anyway. That misses inside. 3-1 to Gonzalez on its way. Misses high. She walks. Now Rose Davenport up.
The first baseman,
360 average, 5 RBIs on the year for her. Gonzalez already was stolen base in this one. And if I was them, I'd get her moving here at the first chance you can. And she is going to go now. Hit and run is successful. Gonzalez over to second. Davenport to first with the single. Pontarelli now steps in. 1 for 3 on the day. Average back up into the 200s at 222. 1 out. Good chance any for the second run of the day here. Pontarelli might be able to give them one here. But 0-2 behind in the count. She smacks one up the middle, and that's going to get in for a single in the center. Bases are loaded for Barbara Dixon. Good chance for her to get her first RBI of the season. The last time bases loaded, though, they had double play, so they want to avoid that again on a bonehead mistake, too. And that is going to be hit. No! Dixon takes the shot there on the arm. 1 run just come across, though. 2-0. However you can get it, let's take it. Now De La Cruz. She is going to take the high pitch and pop it into left field. Bombs make the catch for out number 2. Runner comes home, and in time sliding safely 3-0. Sacrifice fly. And Moss is not going to swing the bat here. We will instead see the power hitting catcher off the bench, Kan Yi Jin. She has a home run already on the season, and she might have another one here. First pitch in the center. See you later. Home run. My, oh my, that's the power of Kan Yi Jin. 444 feet. Her second home run of the year. 5th RBI, now 6-0. Widows out in front. Woo! My goodness, what an absolute bomb that was. And Ling not going to keep it going here. King Dai makes a play. No, the inning is going to be moving still. All right. Great job from Ling, hustling down the line, beating out the tough throw. Drop there, I should say, from Jones. Now Marks due up. Takes the first pitch inside for a strike. Second one missing outside. 1-1 the count. That's going to find the low part of the zone. 1-2 to Marks on its way. And she's going to be hit as well. The second hit batter of the day for Jones. That's not good. 1 is a problem. 2. And okay, there we go. They do make the switch from Jones to Trent Fowler. Jones did not pitch well at all in his short time in the game. But Fowler coming in. 3 strikeouts on the season, a ERA of around 7.9, may as well say 8. He has a 4-seam, a slider, curveball, and a changeup as well. Welcome to the game. You're facing Gossie Colbert with 2 outs and 2 runners on. First pitch, he throws some gas right past Colbert. Didn't even have time to get a shoulder barrel that's popped up behind the plate. Tyson to catch for out number 3. We'll see Jackie Brooks come in and do the pitching in inning number 8 as the Widows lead 6-0. 14 hits on the day. What a phenomenal game this has been, but they've got to finish it out now.
The second baseman.
Starting things off with the
Number 5.
Pythons is Diane Danger. 1 for 2 on the day for her. First pitch to her is in there for a strike. Now Brooks throws a 4-seam fastball, a curveball, and a changeup. We'll see the changeup here weakly hit over to Dixon at third, and in time across the diamond, route number 1. Trent Fowler is not going to swing the bat. We will see Lamar Cannon come in off the bench, and he's got power off the bench as well. Let's see if he's ready. First pitch from Brooks is a strike on the curveball. You don't see a lot of those first pitch curveballs, as that one is popped up behind the plate. Pontarelli is there for out number 2.
Now batting, the right
Now
fielder,
O'Toole,
number 1.
1 for 3 with a single on the day. This whole Python lineup has been held in check today, and I am very pleased to see that, because that was one of my concerns coming into the day. These batters are playing really well. They're hitting the ball extremely well, and that could be a problem, but so far it has been the opposite of a problem. And is hit out into center. Ling is on to make the catch for out number 3. We will see Scarlett Webb come in to do the pitching for the Pythons in the bottom of inning number 8. Maybe some more runs here, girls. You got 6. A few more won't hurt. A few more will not hurt at all. Bottom of inning number 8. 4, 5, and 6 for the Widows due up.
Now batting,
Crush Gonzalez gonna get things started here for the Widows. I'll say it again, these black uniforms, they look really nice. I like the combination of colors they went with. The all black too. They were considering different colors. First pitch swinging from Gonzalez, out number 1.
the first
They were considering different color combinations and whatnot, but I'm glad they decided on the all black. It looks really, really nice for this game. Wanted to switch it up a little bit, they said, and get different uniform combinations in here, as Davenport lines this one into right for a single past King. Couldn't make the diving play. Davenport is on for Pontarelli. She has 2 singles on the day, average way up 263. And not going to get her 3rd hit of the day. She swings the first pitch high in the zone and turned way back into left field practically to get out number 2.
Now batting, the third
Now
baseman,
Barbara Dixon,
number 11.
hit by a pitch in her last at bat. That got the first run across of the inning. Curveball in there, strike 1. That is grounded over to second. Danger on the first for out number 3. Inning number 9. We'll probably see Jane Sappho come in to finish this one out. They might leave Brooks in though and not need to use Sappho today. We'll see how things go. Izzy Peralta set to lead things off here for the Pythons in the top of inning number 9. No sign of Sappho in the bullpen, so looks like they're going to stick with Jackie Brooks. And honestly, I can't say I blame them. If you don't need to use your closer, you may as well not, yeah? That's not a bad thing at all. That curveball is swung through for strike 2. Fastball is fouled off behind the screen here. 1 and 2, they'll do it again. The 1-2 on its way, and that is hit into center. That's a base hit. That's only the Pythons' 5th hit of the day, believe it or not. And you think with the scoreboard they would have less hits, but no. We got 5 now. Barry Bombs. 0 for 3 on the day. Peralta can move, so they might want to keep an eye on her, as that's a low throw. Davenport able to make the play, though, and make the catch. Keep them going anywhere. And again, with Bombs, you want to keep the pitches low if you can. Hit over to third. And 5, 4, 3 double play. They do get it.
The first baseman, number
Last
20.
chance for the Pythons is Mac King. The Pythons have struggled all day. Widow pitching staff has done a really good job as King gets a hit Singling in the center. The game's not over quite yet.
Now batting the catcher.
Now Yolanda
Number 14.
Tyson, 0 for 3 on the day. She is due, if anyone's due for a hit, it's Miss Tyson. She struggled all day, and she might get one here, but no, she's too slow down the base paths. The inning and game is over. The Widows move to 4-4 with a win against the Pythons, 6-0. They had a big seventh inning where they got 5 runs, and that really got them the cushion they needed to get them through this one. Widows finished with 15 hits, no errors, and 6 runs. Pythons, no runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the day. The pitching was phenomenal today. Slow pitch, unfortunately, didn't have a long outing, only in there for 2 innings, really. And Moss came in, pitched really well in relief. Moss came in and went 5 1/3. And Jack Bruce came in and went 2 innings. They did their job and they shut the door on the Python lineup all day. Very proud, very pleased of our girls in this one. 3 stars this game. Kanye Jin off the bench with her pinch hit home run back in the 7th. Hyper passive for the Python. She pitched really well. She had 7 strikeouts. You can't fault her for that. She only gave up 1 run. The runs came when she left the game. She did give up 11 hits though. And Donisha Moss in relief of Sally Slow-pitch. She pitched really well. She is Miss Reliable in the bullpen for the Widows so far on the young season. Widows back to 4-4. That's gonna do it for me for the video, you guys. Though this was so fun doing this. I have a new mic again for those who missed the last video of a new mic. This is the first live commentary with that mic. Let me know what you think about it, how it sounds, all that stuff. Until the next video, you guys, which will be next Sunday, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Those links will be in the description box down below. And as always, keep on shining and keep on grinding. I will see you all in the next one.